Luffy! 行くぞ!
Pekoms, Sulong form explained, the real moon lion beast. Hi everyone, Flying Panda. Finally we get to see another form of Sulong, and come so soon after already seeing Carrot showing this form not too long ago. It really excites me seeing the Sulong. As you know, I spoke about this theory way back in 2015, another of my list of correct theories. Pekom's transformation, too obvious at this point, but still, shout out to YouTubers like Frankie, Blacklake Binsmoke and Joyboy for recently speaking about that Pekoms will have the Sulong form next. Anyways, let's talk about this form itself. Pekoms achieved this form in his chapter, and just like Carrot and her explanation that the mink has to look at the full moon, and this is when they transform into the Sulong. Pekom's strength, speed, agility, electro and fighting abilities are magnified, allowing him to take out multiple members of the Big Mom Pirates in the blink of an eye. Using this form has a risk, as it can cause severe exhaustion if used for too long. He can revert back to his normal form by blocking his eyes from the moonlight. When Pekoms activates his Sulong form on full moon, his eyes turn red, his hair grows considerably, and turns snow white in colour, as well as his tail, and they both emit electro sparks. The fur around his neckline turns much thicker and vaguely resembles a lion's mane. Pekom explains the Sulong form to Luffy and how whenever he goes into that form he loses senses and becomes a mindless beast. But there was one person who can reach him, and that was Pedro. So basically Pedro was the only one who could bring him back to his senses. That's why he feels like he owes him. The plan is essentially for Pekom to transform, run buck wild and let Luffy escape. This video is more or less a continuation of what I spoke about in my Carrot vs Katrina Devlon video, that not every mink can control a Sulong form, and this was shown by Pekoms. Like I mentioned, it's like the Ozaru form from Dragon Ball when Kid Goku couldn't control it, or when Chopper first transformed into Monster Point. It's fitting to talk about the similarities to Dragon Ball because Pekoms ate a Kami Kami no Mi, a zone type fruit which grants him the ability to turn into a turtle, and is the first Sulong to have eaten a devil fruit. Pekom's turtle zone combined with his appearance make him resemble a Tarisk, a French mythical creature with a leonine face and a turtle shell, among other animal features. Now Carrot, having trained as a musketeer, could control this form well, but Pekoms, who even though was born in Zou, during his younger years he was an infamous delinquent, which might mean he never received the harsh training of the Guardian Minks. He once sailed the seas as a member of the Nox Pirates under Pedro 13 years before the start of the series. They were initially explorers in search of the poneglyphs, but their activities gained the attention of the world government and earned them bounties. The crew became more injured and discouraged as the years went on, and Pekoms, led by everyone except Pedro and Zippo, in a withdrawal from the crew as they could no longer continue on. Pekom's group arrived at Big Mom's territory where they were saved and they joined the Big Mom Pirates. Now enough about that history. So far we have seen both Sulong forms to use melee attacks, and we're yet to see a Sulong using a weapon. Even though Carrot is a musketeer, Carrot wears two claw gauntlets on her hands that resemble rabbit paws. The reason they were given to her by Pedro is when he believed that she could not handle a sword. I believe despite being a member of the Inuarashi Musketeers, Carrot wears a green cape, which is a signature item on Nikomomushi's Guardians. This is probably due to her training under Pedro, a Guardian rather than a Sicilian, a Musketeer. At some point in her youth, Carrot joined the Inuarashi Musketeer squad and trained in swordsmanship by Sicilians. However, she apparently lacked the talent with the weapon, which caused Pedro to interfere and give her a pair of gauntlets instead. Even with Pekoms, he has a sword, he never seemed to use it. Pekoms has shown to be a skillful fighter, instantly disappearing like a ZORO user, retaliating just as quickly. His extreme superhuman strength as he knocked out Caribou. He's a new super rookie with a bounty of 210 million berry with a single Haki enhanced punch, breaking the latter's weapon in the same instant. The tremendous force of his punch sends Caribou flying back in the process. As a member of the Mink tribe, Pekoms is a born warrior who can use Electro, although he has not been seen using it. I'm excited to see Pekom's Sulong mode, and wow, he gets in a clash with Oven. Even though a lot of people were doing videos about Sanji vs Oven, you can't beat a pro theorist like me and randomly make videos like that without evidence. Even though Pekoms has lost his senses, let's hope he doesn't attack the Straw Hats or even the Germa, or the plan really will mess up. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. What do you thought of Pekom's Sulong form? Please leave a comment down below. Please click like, and if you haven't, please subscribe to Flying Panda.